I'm stunned, to say the least. I'm 100% positive there's a better way to say that. That she just said that.
So she really asked her lady she got good
to keep him.
So what was her response to the question?
Like an argument. Well, what was her reply?
Exactly. That's why I need more stuff so he can really tell the story.
I want to know. That's heavy.
She's super sweet. Hey, how you doing?
Good. Running late, but good. Oh, y'all eating good and everything.
What's up, chick?
What's up?
Well, no, let's ask her because we want to make sure.
I'm curious.
Go ahead. So we were just talking about, Martell is dating, and so we was talking about like a situation that happened before you came to the table. So we don't want to make you feel uncomfortable by talking about the situation while you're here.
Y'all ain't gonna make me feel uncomfortable talking about anything.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So did you hear about what Tiffany said to Shari? Do she think her good enough to keep Martell? Vagina?
Well, she did say the P word. I cleaned it up.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That's what we was discussing. Yeah, y'all can keep discussing. I'm gonna go get my plate. Child, now one thing about me, I know when to say deuces when it's a conversation I don't want to be a part of, even if it's just me excusing myself to go fix a plate. I'm not sure why my presence automatically summons deep conversations. However, soon as I sit down at this table, here they go, getting started. And see, that's why I be staying to myself.
Did y'all hear about the other part, though?
What's the other part?
Oh.
Let's address it.
Oh, you don't know she were a fan of hers. Like you drove to see her.
So Tiffany said that Mel was a fan.
She said that Shari said that Mel, she didn't know Mel, but Mel drove to her book signing for a picture. And I was like, and she was like, that's what, like a fan.
So actually, there was years ago, there was a natural hair festival in Birmingham that happened every year. And I was the speaker on the main stage. Eva Marcella was there. She was there.
And that could have been then. I mean,
That's the only time I've ever met her.
Is that then, this now? That you don't have a problem with her.
I don't. My issues don't lie with new people. My
Oh, number women. You said what? It's number women. Right. Reese here. Lou is here. Hey, how's it going? How are you? You about to take my hand? Hey, Mel, how are you? Hey, baby girl. We sure did. Martell's like, he's going. How you doing? I decided to come. No, don't worry about it. How y'all doing?
That word that you said. Martell. I'm good. How you doing?
Y'all got the guys pretty gay.
If you wanted to test whether or not I would really leave if Martell showed up to a place where I am, here you go. Martell is here, and here I am now on my way out the door. God bless y'all on y'all's journey.
Coming up on Love and Marriage.
Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well guys, Martell runs Melody out of another event. Guys, we see all the ladies ganging up on Melody. Everybody wants their turn to ask her, have you heard this? Did you know this? Did you hear what Tiffany said to Shari? Did you? And now, okay, Nell, oh my God, Nell shows her true colors because we think she's the most mature of the group, but she's pretty much headlining it. She's pretty much heading all the questioning, the awkward questionings. Of course, Melody is going to say that she's not going to be offended by what you're saying. Of course, she's not going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to be offended if you talk about Martell and who he's dating. Are you kidding me? Melody is an alpha woman. She would never want to look or portray to look weak in front of anybody. So why would she say, yes, it bothers me? she's never going to say that. But the conversation is nothing that she would want to be involved in. She even said after the fact that this is why I don't come around. This is why I stay in seclusion. Because when I come around, they want to have these deep conversations. And Stormy couldn't wait to say, and yes, and Tiffany also said that you was a groupie. You know, you act like you was a fan of Sheree because you drove all the way, always negating the fact that Melody was a speaker at the event. But Stormy still said that Melody drove to Birmingham for a book signing that Sheree was having. And, Melody said, yes, I met Sheree that one time when I was a guest on a panel. I was a speaker at the Natural Hair event, and that was it. She left the conversation there. But all these awkward situations, Martell and Marceau comes in, and I believe it was Melody, correct me if I'm wrong, who said they came together. Oh, they're besties now. Like everybody had something to say, but it looks like they're portraying to be besties now. And they did their greetings and greeting everybody. And Martell didn't bother Melody today. Something must have happened previously or, in the same time frame between them because he didn't even say anything to Melody and Melody didn't want any parts of him because as we see, she got up and left. She came all that way to Tiffany's baby shower. It's so unfortunate that they can't be around each other, but I guess that's just how it has to be. Knowing that they all share the same group of friends, they're going to be invited to the same events. It's so unfortunate. Melody wanted to support Tiffany bringing in a gift, driving God knows how long or how far she drove to get to Tiffany's event to then have to leave. I believe she did get something to eat, but it's sad. It's sad that she couldn't sit and enjoy herself because a Martell showed up. And it has the fans, the fans are pretty moved by this. The fans are pretty split by this situation, saying that Melody must not be over Martell. Why would she allow him to make her leave somewhere? Why can't they just be in the same atmosphere if both of them have moved on? Some fans are saying, that Melody should leave the place if Martell comes. And so, again, fans are pretty much split. People are very involved in this situation, very angry and upset. The fact that Melody, feels like she has to leave a place, which is her decision. Nobody told her she had to leave or made her leave. Martell didn't say anything to her. She just feels like she doesn't want him around her at this time. She didn't want to stay at the location in which he was there. But again, people feel like if it's that bad, you must not be over him. Blase, blase. He should not have that type of effect on you if you've moved on and you want nothing to do with him. He wants nothing to do with you. And so I don't know. I can't comment on this situation because this situation is very volatile. It is a very strange situation. I mean, we know that these people have to show up pretty much because my take would be why go? My take in a normal situation to Melody would be why show up in the first place if you know it's a possibility that he is going to be there? Why waste your gas? Why waste your time and accept the invitation and go? But on the other hand, this is not a normal situation. These people are being paid to show up to events and be at places. So it's not a matter of an individual having the say to not show up, if they don't want to. This is a job for them. And if they don't show up, it's possibly they could be let go or fired or whatever. You understand? And so, no, I can't look at this as a normal situation, which is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that some people are side-eyeing and not believing some things that seem to be very serious. Why? Because we as a people, some of us know that people make up stuff on reality TV. It's very unfortunate. It's not right. It's sad. You don't know if it's real or fake. And that's a problem. That's a problem that we can't even humanize these stories or have, the utmost empathy that we would normally have for a situation, because we know that these reality TV shows are predicated on drama and how they add in things. They produce scenes. You understand? They produce scenes to rev up the ratings, to get the audience excited and interested in the story. It's so sad. It's so sad nowadays what people are willing to do for money. It is so sad. And, the fact that, we even involve God in these type of things. Most of this stuff has nothing to do. God wants no parts of it. He wants no parts of it because he has much bigger and better for his people outside of being disrespected, being exploited, being used for ratings, sellings of people life stories. Like personal stories is crazy to me. However, this is reality TV for you. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.